Hey guys, are you ready for number corner? All right, let's get started. First things first, do you remember what month we're in right now? That's right, we're in the month of October. Let's sing the October song. Ready? Spell October, spell October, spell October now with me. O-C-T-O-B-E-R, O-C-T-O-B-E-R. All right, so we are in the month of October. Can we sing all of our months real quick to make sure you remember them? Here we go. January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. Woohoo! All right, so we are in the month of October. Do you remember what season it is? Fall. Can you say fall? Good. So we've noticed that the temperatures are getting a little bit chillier. The leaves have changed colors. They're looking beautiful and they're falling off the trees. So we are in the season of fall. Season is fall. Month is October. Do you know what day of the week it is? Today is Thursday. That's right. Today's Thursday. Let's sing all of our days of the week. Ready? Days of the week. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. 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 Woohoo! So today is actually Thursday, October 22nd, 2020. Are you ready to see today's card? Do you think it's going to be apples? Pumpkins? Acorns? Leaves? Something else? Let's see what it is. Ta-da! We have more leaves. Can you count the leaves with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 leaves. 9 is all of the leaves on the card. So I'm going to come over here and in our number bond, can you say that with me? Number bond. Grab a part of the number, grab the other part of the number, and put it together in the top. Number bond. So in our number bond, I'm going to put 9 here because 9 is all of the leaves on the card. Draw a circle and a line. That's the way you make a 9. Now we're going to take that 9 and we're going to break it into 2 parts. We have the part of the leaves that are in the basket and the part of the leaves that are outside the basket. How many of the 9 leaves are in the basket? 2. 2 of the 9 leaves are in the basket. So we're going to put the 2 down here. Now, how many of the 9 leaves are outside of the basket? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 7 of them that are not in the basket. So let's get our number blocks out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 2. So remember, a number bond helps us to, here's my 2, here's my 7, put numbers together and take them apart. Put them together and take them apart. Put them together and take them apart. So if we have 2 and 7, and we bring them together, they are 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then we can break 9 back apart into 2 and 7. Put it together, 9. Break it apart, 2 and 7. Now we're going to come over here and we're going to tell a story about our numbers. So real quick, we're going to write 10 because October is the 10th month. And 22 because we're on the 22nd day of October. Then I'm going to draw my number bond again with my 9. And my 9 is broken into 2 and 7. And then I'm going to write a story. Let's see. Let's make the story about Emma today. Emma has 2 leaves in a basket. There are 7 leaves outside the basket? How many leaves are there in all? Emma has 2 leaves in the basket and 7 leaves outside the basket. How many leaves are there in all? Now we're going to write an equation. Remember, with an equation, we're going to use numbers and symbols to tell the story. So let's think back to the beginning of the story. How many leaves were there at the very beginning of the story? 2. Emma had 2 leaves. Then we need to think, are we going to use Miss Plus sign or are we going to use Mr. Minus? Are we going to do addition or subtraction? Are we about to put leaves together or are we going to take leaves away and take them apart? We're going to put them together. We're going to put the ones that are in the basket and the ones outside the basket together. So if we're putting them together, is that addition or subtraction? Addition, subtraction. Addition, subtraction. Which one is it? Addition, putting it together. So if we're doing addition, is that going to be plus or minus? Plus, plus sign is the one that does addition. So can you do this with me? Addition, subtraction. Miss Plus, Mr. Minus. Addition, subtraction. Miss Plus, Mr. Minus. Good. So we're going to use Miss Plus. We have 2 in the basket, and we're going to put that with the 7 that are outside the basket. And when we put 2 and 7 together, it's going to be the same as, well, when 2 and 7 are all together, how much is that together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 and 7 together are the same as 9. Now, since the question was how many leaves are there in all, are there 2 leaves in all? No. Are there 7 leaves in all? No. Are there 9 leaves in all? Yes. So since that's the answer, what should I do to it? Put a box around it. Good job. All right. Now let's collect some cubes. You think I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, or 4? We get 2 cubes today. So what could this 2 look like? When I pull 2 cubes out, what could we get? We could get 2 orange, and then how many blue? 0. We could get 1 blue and 1 orange. Would that be 2 altogether? Yeah, my 2 could be made of 1 and 1. What else could I get? I could get 2 blue and 0 orange. So look at that, 3 different ways to make 2. 2 and 0, 1 and 1, or 0 and 2. All right, let's see what I get. We got a blue. And we got an orange. So take a look at my 2. What is my 2 made of? 1 and 1. We made a 2 with 1 and 1 together. Great job. All right, let's move right along. How about let's do this today. Let's add an X up here. I'm gonna get my marker. Add another day of school. All right, let's see how many days you've been in school. We're gonna count all the blocks that are colored in. Are you ready? Every block's gonna get 1 number and only 1 number. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So we're at 30. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. You've been in school for 37 days. Let's look at 37. Looks a lot like 3 and 7, doesn't it? But do you think that's really just 3? I hope you're saying no. While it looks like 3 and 7, this is not really a 3. These are the 1s, these are the 10s. Since this is the 10s, that 3 means 3 groups of 10. So that 3 is really 30. 30 and 7 make 37. 30 and 7 make 37. 30 and 7 make 37. So right here, these 3 sticks have 30 blocks. Then we have 7 blocks right here. 30 and 7 make 37. So we have 37 days of school. All right, let's come down here and look at the straws. I'm going to grab an eraser. All right. Move you down so you can see the straws. We are going to take 1 straw from here and put it over here. So right now, do you remember the houses that our numbers live in? Ones, tens, hundreds. Again, ones, tens, hundreds. Again, ones, tens, hundreds. So our numbers live in houses. And to live in that house, you have to follow the rules in that house. So to live in the ones house, you have to be on your own, just a single straw, all by yourself. To live in the tens house, you're only allowed to live there if you have 10. And once you have 10, you have to bundle yourself up into a group of 10. So these get to live in the tens house because there's 10 of them together. So to live in the ones house, you have to be all by yourself, just one at a time. To be in the tens house, you have to be in groups of 10. What do you think you have to be in a bundle of to live in the hundreds house? You have to have 100 straws in one big rubber band to get to be 100. Look, this is one big bundle, and it has 100 in it. That's the only way you get to live in the hundreds house, is if you have 100 straws. So, I'm going to bring you even closer. Let's look at what we have here. We have 129. Look at the number 129. Actually, you know what? Let's move a straw first. I'm going to take a straw from here. It's 129. I'm about to take one away. When I take one away, there's only going to be 8 in here. And it was 36, but I'm adding one more to 6. So it was 36, we're going to add one more. So now it's going to be 37. Now let's take a look at these numbers that we've made. Over here, we have 128. Looks like 128, but don't be fooled, because look at this. The 8, since it's in the ones house, you see how there's an 8 sitting in the ones place? Ones, tens, hundreds. Ones, tens, hundreds. Ones house, tens house, hundreds house. The ones house has an 8, and there are 8 straws there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, and they're all just on their own. 8 straws. Ones, tens. What do you see at the tens place? There's a 2 there. And that 2 means 2 groups of 10, because it's the tens house. 2 groups of 10. Now, is this just one straw? No, it's a group of 10. So we have 10 and 10. That would be 20. So that 2 tens is actually 20 straws. So we have 20 and we have 8. Now let's go one more house over. Ones, tens, hundreds. Look at the hundreds. There's a 1 there. But do you remember the rule about the hundreds house? You have to be in a bundle of 100 to live there. So we have 1 bundle. But how many are in that bundle? 100 straws. So we have 128. Let's look at that on our cards. It looks like this. Looks like 128. It's 128. There's 100 straws here. There's 20 straws here, and there's 8 here. When you put it all together, 128. Now let's look over at this number, 37. We have 2 houses that have numbers in them. The ones house and the tens house. So the ones house just has 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that really is just 7. The tens house has a 3. But remember the rule to live in the tens house? You have to be in groups of 10. So there are 3 groups of 10. 10, 20, 30. So that's 30 straws. So we have 30 and we have 7. 30 and 7 make 37. So that's why 37 looks like that. It looks a lot like 3 and 7, but it's really 30 straws and 7. 37. Whew! This was a really big number talk today, or a really big number corner today. That was really tough. Does your brain kind of hurt? I bet it hurts just a little because it probably grew today. We covered some very tricky stuff. So thanks for hanging with me, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Great job.